Okay, good day everyone. Here we are with our first interview in a series, Meet Your Teachers. Here we are with...
My full name is Ernest Aguilar Mondragon.
Yes.
And I like my students to call me Ernest. I don't know, but that's something that really gets into my soul. So I like my students to call me Ernest.
Okay.
Well,
what can you tell us about yourself?
about myself, well, I was born on March 29, 1974. Yeah, I come from a family of 7. I'm the third one, and my father died when I was 6. So I consider myself to be a very independent person because I had to, and because it was my decision. And I don't know, what else you want to know?
Okay, what did you study?
I studied mechanical engineering, but I love teaching. That's why I'm here.
How long have you been into teaching?
I've been a teacher for about 10 years now.
Okay, and in UVM?
At UVM, yeah, UVM. In fact, yes, I only worked one year in other institutions, and then I came here to work for UVM.
Okay, when you aren't working, what do you like to do?
When I'm not giving classes, I like being with my family, playing with my little kid. He is 4 years old, and his name is Alan Elias, by the way.
Okay.
And I love being with him, playing, I don't know, watching cartoons or movies, going to buy toys and all that stuff related to kids. I really love being with him and also with my wife.
Okay. And any personal hobby that you do on your own?
Yes, I love cycling. I belong to a team.
Yeah.
To a not professional team, but well, we ride the bicycle every weekend. And sometimes on Easter vacation, we go to Lago de Guadalupe, and also we go to San Juan de los Lagos in a tour. Yeah, that's what I like to do in my free time, riding the bike.
Oh, that's nice. I love cycling too. And what got you into teaching?
Well, that's very strange because, to be honest, I didn't like English. It is not that I was bad for English. The thing is that I didn't like it. And I remember that I always failed all the exams except the final one. And one day I had a girlfriend, and she spoke 4 languages.
Oh.
And I decided to study English in a professional way. So I went to Interlingua, I learned English, then I went to the Anglo. They offered me to take the first certificate in English. I took it, and later on they asked me to take the teacher's course. Okay. And I decided to take it, and it was a very good experience. And I don't know, I finished the course on Friday, and the following Monday I was already
giving
working.
classes.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, cool. Okay. Can you share any memorable experiences working here at UVM, like your best or worst day?
Well, I remember the first day I started giving classes. It was very shocking for me because I didn't have any real experience. So I came here, and Orlando gave me a 3rd level. It was, I think it is pre-intermediate. But since I didn't have experience, I started shaking, and I was in shock. So I was not able to produce even a word. So I decided to go to the bathroom. I washed my face, I relaxed, I went to the cafeteria and drank soda, and then I went back to the classroom. But for my surprise, nobody was there. So it was really, really shocking. But well, the next class I had with the same group, they told me that they had done that because they wanted to help me, and that they had noticed that I was very nervous, so they decided to go so as to give me some time. Okay. And then I came back to the classroom, and well, I had a very good relation with that group, and it was amazing.
It sounds a bit fishy. I think they wanted to go, but anyway, at the end it was good, right?
Yeah.
Well, do you have any plans for your future?
plans, I mean, related to teaching. Yeah, well.
Well, not for teaching, for yourself.
Yeah, well, I'm studying the ISELT, which is a methodology course. So if I pass the course, hopefully I'm gonna pass it. I'm gonna be able to teach around the world. I mean, in any country. So I would like to go to Europe and to have an experience teaching there.
Okay.
I mean, I don't care about the country, but since it is Europe, I would like to be there. And also, I'm studying my master's in education because I would like to work for the SEP, planning all the programs for primary and secondary schools.
Okay. Any reason that you plan to work specifically in elementary and secondary school?
Well, I consider that the plans or the syllabus we have now for primary and secondary here in Mexico is very bad. So I want to contribute to arrange it. So I would like kids to have a very good educational plan so that they can grow up and, I don't know, have better opportunities for finding a job or for their own future.
Yeah, that will also help us when we receive people from other schools, so they are better prepared and we don't suffer as much.
Exactly.
Especially that they don't come with a I hate English attitude.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, well, how would you like your students to remember you?
Well, that's a very difficult question. I don't know. I think that I have already gained I don't know, something with my students, and the ones who I have had in the school and that I see when they leave school. Well, they tell me, I don't know if it is true, but they tell me that it was good to be with me because, you know, I force them a lot and I try to make them be responsible. And well, at the beginning they don't understand that, but at the end, or once they are working or finding a job, they realize that it was helpful for them, and that it was not because I wanted to I don't know, to punish or to force or to mean rude or something like that. No, it was because I wanted to help them, and I think that is what we teachers have to do.
Okay. Can you give us some tips to practice or to learn English?
Well, that's very difficult.
In your case?
I'm working on an assignment, and the assignment is called mixed ability classes. And in the mixed ability classes, we have to consider many aspects. Why students don't learn English fast or in a very natural way. So there are different aspects we have to consider. We have to consider since motivation, interest, cultural background, age, gender, abilities, experience in other languages, and learning style, obviously. So we have to consider many things. So my recommendation for students and for teachers is to find a way to how can I say this? To be sure that we are using the proper learning and teaching style to help students develop English in a very natural way, in a faster way. Because if we don't consider these aspects I already mentioned, then it becomes a chaos in the class, and we think that we are giving good classes, but sometimes we are giving good classes for teachers, not for students, because sometimes we don't consider their interests or needs. So that is something very important. Well, that's what I can say about this.
Okay, thank you very much for your time, Ernest.
It was a pleasure.
Well, see you.
All right, that was it.
Oh.